Amid criticisms over the felling of trees in Upper Shillong, Meghalaya Forest and Environment Minister James P.K. Sangma on Wednesday, June 23rd, allayed the fears and concerns of Shillongites regarding the felling of trees along the National Highway 40 from Upper Shillong to Baniun and clarified that the iconic stretch will not be impacted during the execution of the proposed highway project. According to him, the aged Cryptomeria japonica heritage trees along the roadside from Upper Shillong to Baniun, adjacent to the Eastern Air Command Headquarters, have been shielded except for 8 trees, including 2 deceased standing trees, whose felling was absolutely necessary in view of a curve and narrow space for the proposed highway.
I'm aware that there has been a lot of concern about the felling of trees along the Shillong and Dauki National Highway at Upper Shillong. Being a major road project for which 16.107 hectares of forest land is affected, felling of trees is unavoidable. However, care has been taken to ensure that only those standing trees which are considered absolutely necessary are permitted to be felled. The aged Cryptomeria japonica heritage trees along the roadside from Upper Shillong to Baniun, adjacent to the Eastern Air Command Headquarters, have been shielded except for 8, I repeat 8 trees, including 2 deceased standing trees whose felling was absolutely necessary in view of a curve and narrow space for the proposed highway. To safeguard the heritage trees, NHDCIL reduced the right of way from standard 45 to 60 meters for 4-laning to a bare minimum of 24 meters with the utility provisions like water pipes, water pipelines, electricity poles, etc. To reduce right of way, the standard median of 2.5 meters has been reduced to a bare minimum of 0.6 meters.
This road along the National Highway 40 is part of the Shillong Tamabil Road project linking Meghalaya with Bangladesh and executed by the National Highways and Infrastructure Development Corporation. The proposed 4-laning of this 15-kilometer road was scheduled to happen from Umshirpi Bridge in Shillong to Baniun in the 7-mile Upper Shillong. The felling of trees was, however, met with discontentment from a section of the public, following pictures and videos emerging on social media stating that 100-year-old pine trees were being chopped in the name of development.
Susungap hipada bagi pemikiding namar ba tay kumungaong ka air pollution ro kabon ikaliru kilabon di namar da kilek da kani ka transplant bo ang IP kin say na lang ni kin kung suway kan kami o jing monto sibun ni pat ba de nem gi kiding ki euro kin like sneo kin like do jat mo
may pangmet ken mo wat na konti ka chonga ro mo para di da ka chong sarkar ro ni pangmet hingi da ka jingdon jung kiting ka long pangat ken yang ngiro.
Immediately reacting to the concerns raised by the citizens, Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma took to Twitter and informed that the felling of trees has been stopped and a discussion to find alternatives will be taken up with the NHIDCL. However, the Forest Minister informed that being a major road project for which 16.107 hectares of forest land is affected, the felling of trees is unavoidable, but maintained that care has been taken to ensure that only those standing trees which are considered absolutely necessary are permitted to be felled.
It may also be mentioned that for every single tree felled for any purpose outside the forest land, 10 number of trees shall have to be planted as a compensation in order to ensure that the environment is protected. Felling of trees has been carried out only on one side of the existing avenue plantations adjacent to the helipad, which was totally unavoidable even with the reduced ROW, that's the right of way.
It may be mentioned that the Public Works Department had proposed realignment and widening of the Shillong-Dawki National Highway at Upper Shillong through the Upper Shillong Protected Forest. The total affected forest area for diversion under the Forest Conservation Act 1980 was 16.107 hectares, including 15.296 hectares within the protected forest and 0.811 hectares deemed forest land outside the protected forest. The approval for the diversion of the 16.107 hectares was granted by the Regional Office of the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change in Shillong on March 6, 2020, along with conditions for compliance to be fulfilled by NHIDCL. The Ministry accorded final approval via its letter dated April 30, 2021. This road project, expected to be completed by December 2023, is being funded by the Japanese International Cooperation Agency, and it involves an investment of Rs 1,251 crore. TNT Bureau.